Hello and welcome to Bargain and Subscription Gaming. My name is Rich. We're going to play a little more Forza Motorsport. We're going to do the final race in the Road 458 Italia series. Okay, it's going to be the Silverstone. Let's upgrade our performance, see what we can get. Little acceleration, little speed, and the other two stay pretty much the same. Alrighty. Now, this is going to be Silverstone Racing Circuit of the National Circuit of 1.64 miles. 8:40 in the morning, Looming Clouds, 3 laps of practice and a 9-lap race. Alrighty, let's do this. Whole second half of the thing is not part of this one, huh? And it's early in the morning
Silverstone's track surface underwent a
for the
complete
practice.
resurfacing and reprofiling, changing the camber of some corners.
1:11. 1:04. Whoopsie. Well, we haven't actually hit the starting point yet, so maybe. Not a promising start. Oh, look at those clouds. We may have some rain come race time. It's dark. Okay, that was some serious bad driving there. This, my whole back end just went zoom, zoom. Okay, let's not ram the guy in front of me. Maybe I can do better. Well, but slightly better. I'm not going to rewind again. Very fast car. I'm driving a fast car, and I've done this joke a million times. I don't know, maybe not a million, but like a lot, because, you know, we're what, 170 or something, or no, it was 270. Some ridiculous number of races we've recorded. I keep thinking I should be done with this, and then like they keep adding hard content, and you know, people are watching it. We got the time at 1:02. Okay, better than I thought. I estimated lower this time because it didn't do as well last time, in my guess. Curious what the next race will be. I don't think I'll be able to afford it, so we'll have to go to the back to the Builders Cup where they have the Open Tour. And I'm wondering if they'll keep restarting the Open Tour like they were doing it when it was part of the featured races, because that gave you the opportunity to make some money. Otherwise, I don't know, I might have to try multiplayer or just be done with it, because if I don't have the funds to do the races, I don't know how to continue. Sneaking past you. Ooh. Collision. Yeah, no kidding, collision. I got a big old yellow warning collision, like maybe you'd be in trouble. Your safety rating is in trouble or something. Because you rammed the guy in front of you at 150 miles an hour. Probably not survivable. that much force hitting each other all at once like that. I don't know. Just ramming those back in. I think it's mitigated by the fact that he's also going sort of that speed, so it's not exactly that when it's like forced acceleration, but he's also accelerating. I'm not sure. I don't know the physics. Don't quote me. Yeah, it messed up my car a little. A pretty Ferrari. Oh, those looming clouds appear to be not as stormy looking right now. Why are we going so slow, guys? Dude. Oh, no. Man, that's a big red line. Oh, no, we're not doing that. We're not having 5 guys pass me up there. There, much better. No, sir. It's my lane. They're all my lane. You belong behind me. Slam. Cutting the corners to first place. Like a champ, like a boss. I wonder if there's still people doing that entire like a boss thing anymore. I'm a little out of touch with like, you know, pop culture as it is. Alrighty. Yeah, I was losing control there. Losing control and just drifting all over. Cause I'm not yapping and paying too much attention to the car. Actually, thinking about the movie Harvey, which I wrote something about a long time ago, and my mother's love for it, and John Green's love for it, because this game always makes me think of him, because the Indianapolis 500 thing. And he wrote a thing about Harvey, and I wrote a thing about it many years ago, like 20 years ago, on a log, which is still out there. It's fine to me, you know. I could probably still log into it and like just add stuff into it, but I haven't in like, you know, almost 20 years. That's the thing we did back in the day. I did. I had some really outrageous ideas on it. Here's the West Mirage, lining up with the West Mirage. Hello, Mr. Blimp. Losing all sorts of speed in that turn. Lap 6. And we level up again. In the movie Harvey, there's a character with the name Elwood P. Dowd. It's played by Jimmy Stewart. And he also played him, I believe, in a play. He did just a great job of being this like, kind of ridiculous character. And then an alcoholic who's probably got some more problems than just the alcoholism, probably just like some real mental problems. And he also has an imaginary friend, a puka, a 6 foot tall, talking about it, named Harvey.
3 remaining.
And his sister is played by Josephina Hull, who looks like probably 20 to 30 years his senior. I don't know. She's incredible. She's also in Arsenic and Old Lace, and it's like these things. Like the only reason I've ever seen them is because they're things my mother liked to see. It's like. You've probably heard me talk about this before, but like, you know, a lot of other people my age will talk about this. Gen X people, it's like we experienced a lot of the things that our parents grew up with. Like that culture was kind of recycled for us big time, you know, because they were the first people to have VCRs in the home, and they would, you know, go get things like, you know, the movies they grew up with, you know, and not just like the stuff they grew up with, like wasn't just, you know, the movies of the 50s and 60s, but like the stuff from the 30s and 40s that, you know, they'd replay in the cinemas. You'd go to the cinema, you know, and see, you know, maybe 1 or 2 movies on a Saturday, because it was like kind of cheap outing for kids to do. You know, it wasn't just like nowadays where it's like, you know, you gotta mortgage your house to take your whole family to theaters. Like my dad and his siblings, or my mom and her siblings, would just get on a bus and no adult supervision, and they just, you know, on a Saturday, and they just go see some movies, maybe more than one, because it didn't cost anything. I mean, it did, but it didn't. And you know, in the theaters, you know, they'd have new ones, but there'd also be theaters that would like play older movies because they could get them on a cheap. And they were proven, like, proven sellers. Like, why risk playing something people might not like when I know once a year so I can put on this one and people will come in and say, oh yeah, I love that movie. The conservatism of sequels and stuff that we see in Hollywood, that's nothing new. It's just like back then they just do it in different ways. We're just gonna use the same sort of, play the same thing in my theater that I've played every year for the last few years. Maybe I'll buy a copy of the film instead of getting I don't know how it would work. A lot of the time I think it was like you rented it or something and then they were shipped back or if they were just disposable. They're considered to be disposable and then you just throw it away at the end of the run. I don't know. I'm sure there are film historian types who could tell you much better than I do. Alrighty.
Good run out there.
There we go. Good run out there. Alrighty. Let's see. 12,000 credits. We're going to exit. We're going to take a look at the next one and see what it's going to cost us and how much we need to make. Alright, the next series is the 458 Italia GTC. And let's see. Should we listen to what the man has to say? Probably.
The race-prepped 458 Italia GT means business. Its body panels are thinner to reduce weight. The road car's clever aerodynamic details have been traded for aggressive wings and dive planes offering peak downforce. But not every aspect of this race car has improved. Regulations have limited both horsepower and peak RPM, such that in a cruel twist of fate, the Italia GTC has less power than the road car it's based on. But make no mistake, this car can get the job done. With 15 team championships and over 100 race wins, the 458 Italia GTC is one of the most successful cars Ferrari has ever produced.
Oh boy. Okay, this one's going to cost $262,000, but I only have 165, so we will not be doing this race next time. We will probably be going back to the Builders Cup, coming down to the bottom here to the Open Class Tour, and
The best builders take immense pride in their creations.
yes. Best builders, immense pride. Don't care. We're gonna look for my cars. My cars of one eligible car. Really? The Ginetta G40 Junior. Really? Oh. Well, that's the one we'll be using. Look at my cars, my eligible cars. Yeah, well, that's the one we'll be using is the 2019 Ginetta G40 Junior. I'm surprised it's the only one I have that's usable for this race. Maybe because they didn't do E-Class series before? I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. You guys want to see more Forza Motorsport? Let me know in the comments if there's other games in Game Pass or PS Plus. Games are free to play. Games are on sale. You're interested. You can write that down in the comments as well. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. And I'll see you guys all next time.